I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I'm probably winning to the way. I ain't f***ing okay. I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on and I'm too off. Calm down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Or my devil when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See something my team really not tame. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. Taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See something coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you here live and in charge. A little countdown to green action here for the HRT2HEART Motorsports Allen Tillery Truck Series. And countdown to green presented by Lunatic Designs. We're ready to go as they are finishing up some qualifying and doing the cool things that they do and, being the best that they are. It's insane. It's absolutely insane to see so much happen and so many different looks and different feels of the iRacing platform, and HRT2HEART back this weekend. Good to see you all out there. I hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday evening. It's time. It's good. So hope to see you back again, James. Much love to you, man. Without being in a session, the booth would be not a great place for you. But if you weren't racing and you still had access to iRacing, it would be good. It's hard to call a race being behind on a replay and stuff like that. But I tell you what, you will have you'll have some cool stuff there. That's for darn sure. It's that time. It's that time of day. Let's talk about it. It is your race information for today's race, Week 8 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 120 laps are going to be run. 4 tire changes, 1 fast repair. 1.52 mile length track. It's going to be 78 degrees on the track temperature. AllenTilleryAuto.com, Buchanan Resort, and of course all of our friends over at Seattle Carpet, 757-536-5155. Make sure you give them some love, give them some support, all the cool things. Roberge has back-to-back wins. He's going for a 4-peat. I've never seen a 4-peat happen, but I have seen 3-peats happen. And Roberge will get the UL today because he is that guy. As it would be. Let's go Butler from Blake out there. I'd love to see your guys' chats out there. I appreciate you. There is that's one of our good friends. How about it? Actually, we'll go back to the we'll go back to that here in just a moment. I got to fix some cameras apparently. It is that time of day where we get to the starting grid, and of course the HRT2HEART starting grid presented by AllenTilleryAuto.com. For a brand new Chevy, Buick, or GMC, you want to go to Allen Tillery, the finest place to get one. An absolute legendary organization and company, putting you in some of the safest vehicles on the market. Rusty Robinson is going to have Chris Roberge to his outside. Now Roberge will get that EOL, so because he won last week, he'll be that guy. Robert Dudley, Scott Cassidy will make it row number 2. Butler, RB Turner will be there in row number 3. But like Mike, Dan Cullison there in row number 4. BJ Lane, the third, is going to have Steve Harrison to his outside, row number 5. Brad Dudd, Benny Jones in row number 6. Row 7 will be Jeremy Daniel, Bobby Joe, Peroni, Ryan Wendt, William Martin, Greg Langford, all out there as well. It is going to be insane to see. Again, we talk about it. Roberge getting the UL for the beginning of the race, and it's going to be fun. It'll be fun to see. Thank you to everybody for being out there. I know Cassidy was out there as well, and I'm glad to see him back out there. Number 14 out there running. Driver's ready to go. Rusty Robinson, Robert Dudley, Michael Butler, Scott Cassidy, Bud Light, Mike RB Turner. I got it a little bit later in the session. Normally I get into with the guys and do those kinds of things. I was out there with some family and, with Jess and trying to make sure things are good to go with her. Thank you to everybody that's helped out with that. Mr. Van Ness, thank you very much for the like, sir. Appreciate you. RB, thank you very much. Mr. Church, I appreciate you as well. That was one thing I was going to go do real quick. I want to fix some driver cams. There it is. Here we go. There's Mr. Dudley. There's Bud Light Mike. There is Bobby Joe. His camera's crooked for me, so bear with me. I'll fix that here in just a second. There he is. Put him centered up there. I like his new camera positioning. There's BJ. There's RP. There's Roberge. We'll fix him later. There's Peroni. There is, we got a new driver out there. All right, we're green. How about it? There's Brad Dove. $120 laps for the drivers. Robinson into the corner. Turn 1 busy. Cazenave to the outside. Scott back out there. An opportunity to get out there and run some laps side by side with 49. 14's been busy as of late from what we've been hearing. RB Turner running the 16. Got a little bit of love going into it. Let's go from the Budgie Bird out there. Much love to you, Budgie. I appreciate you. 12, Dan Cullison up 2. Bud Light Mike right back here as well. William Martin Got a little bit free back here. He's good to go. Roberge, the 98, has to move forward. And this is a racetrack. You kind of have to balance yourself out. There is the number 40 giving you a little bit of action there on the Chick-fil-A. Peroni right here, the number 50. A little good luck iRacing out there. H&W Electrical on board as the drivers go to work. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Thank you to everybody who's given us a follow. Thank you to everybody who's pretty much doing everything that you got to do. I appreciate you all very much. Brad Dove up 1. BJ Lane to 3rd is going to be right where he started. We'll see how he is. And you see it right there, racing for a cause. Autism awareness is a big part of the badge for the Heart to Heart Motorsports Series. We love to see it. James, much love to you. RB Turner up 1. Cazenay, fastest lap of the race, just ran 30.68. This racetrack races very much multi-groove. You're going to see them run the bottom side, then they're going to run the high side. The high side, very prevalent here in Las Vegas. It's one of the tracks you're going to see this weekend for the NASCAR Cup Series. It is a racetrack that shows up. Dudley, Michael Butler up 2. Simply home on the side of that one. We love to see it. Heart to Heart Motorsports. We know the action. RB Turner back here. Up 1. Robinson trying to hold on. Again, Rusty, the Buchanan Resort Chevy. He might just work on just trying to save some things. Dudley back to the inside of the 14. Dudley pushing early here as they go. A lot to be said for every driver. Butler closing in. Good drive line for the 14. 49 stays up high as the 8 rockets to the bottom side. Big push coming out for the Chevys. Butler 30.44, the fastest lap of the race so far. Cazenay drops it in the corner. Battle for the lead, rolling as it would be. How about it, everybody out there? Roberge 30 worked himself up to the inside of Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe up on the outside lane. Big working. Thank you, Stryker. I appreciate you, my man. I appreciate you very much. 47. Going to track down Benny Jones. How about Benny Jones here? He's up 3 in that 9th spot. Everybody here just getting that much better. 1789 on the I rating for this driver. Getting better and better and better every week. BJ Lane to 3rd. Better every week as well. We'd love to see it. Caution comes out for the first time. Let's see what happened here. We'll see Brad Dove, Jeremy Daniel, Greg Langford having an issue. Oh. Ouch. This is a far chase kind of situation here. Let's take a look. Netcode. Watch Brad Dove right here. 18 on the inside. That's Jeremy Daniel looking to make the pass. Ugh. That was a lot of netcode. Hold on. Netcode. Yeah, let's do this right here. Jeremy comes up a little bit. And Greg Langford nowhere to go. Man, oh man. All right, back to live. Man, oh man. All right, thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Much love to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whole lot to be said. Cazenay's going to be a race leader here as the drivers come around. Some drivers got to come to pit road, get some fuel, get a fast repair. Right, went Jeremy Daniel. Tires, not a bad idea. If you have an extra set, you might as well use them right. Churchy, track facts out there. Didn't even see it. Let me go over to the chat. Track facts, the Las Vegas Motor Speedway's inaugural race was the Las Vegas 400 1998, won by Mark Martin, a legendary driver. Thank you, Churchy. I appreciate you, sir. Good move for the 8. Thank you. What's up, Dan, from old Churchy. That's Robert Church, the Dan, however you want to call him, whatever you want to see. Some good people out there. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Of course, thank you to Stryker, the Chop Shop fam out there supporting the Heart to Heart. Give them some love. Give it even to Budgie. Jess is out in chat for everybody, folks, just so you know. Just giving you all some love. Oh, baby. All right. Cazenave, ready to go. Daniel's been your name. Much love to you, Dan. Thank you, Churchy. We just call him Churchy. Call him Church. He'll take you to church, right? Got one of the coolest moms in the world. She's got one of the best jobs in the world. Oh, man. Cluck, cluck, chicken truck. There it is. Cazenave, Dudley, Butler, Robinson, Cullison, RB Turner. This track is split pretty much into about a good 2 pit stops here. We're 8 laps into it, and you want to definitely keep yourself in a positive direction moving forward. Cazenave, Robert Dudley, Michael Butler, Rusty Robinson's going to be your front 2 rows in the restart. They're going. They're green. Churchy works easier. I like it. Cazenave, good restart. There's Butler looks to the inside of the 49 here on turn 1. Jeremy Daniel does have the fresher tires here. Might be able to make something happen. We'll see. This is one of those tracks that you kind of want to manage your pace, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you're taking care of the truck, you're taking care of yourself, and taking care of those tires, because over the long haul, you can save tire on this racetrack. You're going to be fast for a long time. Burning off the right front on this racetrack is very easy to do. 39 back to the outside, 8 in. It's very tough to pass whenever tires are leveled out as well if drivers start moving up the racetracks. We'll see what happens here as Dudley goes to work. Everybody working onto the front straightaway. Van Cullison up 3. RB back to where he's at. Steve Harrison's going to be up 3 as well. Greg Langford, your biggest mover of the race right now, up 8. Will Burr's trying to get 1 or 2 more spots. He's way up the racetrack again, trying to work that 3rd lane. Burr's patient. There's Bud Light Mike just ahead of him. You'll see the 18 of Jeremy Daniel on the bottom side. We'll be able to utilize 10-lap fresher tires. I don't know if he meant to take tires, but you know what? Why not, right? Let's go Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe came to pit road. Again, drivers coming in just to make sure that they've got enough fuel to make it. I don't think he had any kind of damage there, so he should be good to go. There's BJ Lane the 3rd, just ahead. Good moment, racing for a cause. Steve Harrison to the outside. RB Elvis in the house, right? Bobby Joe, little free. You see the moment here. A lot of momentum. Bobby Joe on the move. There's William Martin just ahead of him. The 20, the 02. Little blink for a driver or two. Oh. 02 gets up to the wall just a little bit there. He's fine. He's fine. Hold on to it, Bobby. How about Bud Light Mike? Stryker's favorite driver right there. Run bottom, dropping into the corner. Dudley and Butler having a battle for second here. We'll take a look at them in just a moment. There they are, Dudley. Now you see Rusty Robinson coming back into the picture here. Here's your pole sitter. He's saving a little bit. 49 does clear the 8. We'll see what Rusty has here as they continue to press forward. Big yeah. How about it? RB. RB has the 98 to the outside, 16 on the inside. Robert's working. Jeremy Daniel right behind. Corner out. See these two going to work. There's Roberge. That's the nicest Canadian you're ever going to meet. I promise you. Let me fix his camera real quick. He is so focused. Get it, Chris. He's trying to go for 4 in a row. 4 wins in a row. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it would be crazy. How about Ryan? The old 5-0. Oh. I like the little battle. I can see it as right monitor there. Drops into the corner, all the way down to the bottom side. Going to clear the 07 right ahead of him. Greg Langford there as well. Normally we see Greg on the driver cams as well. Who is this young man? That young man, like I'm old. I've not seen him on camera. He's got a sweet stash. Hey, Butler. Might be. There's Brad Dove. And Ryan down to the field here. 3 seconds to gap. Ryan might be just trying to manage something here. Not quite sure. We'll see. There's Mr. Brad Dove, the Dove Love Machine. And just trying to have solid racing. Back to the main screen. Man, oh man. Wake up, Bobby. Way to move, Butler. He's looking serious tonight. He is. Always sleeping for Bobby Joe. We like it. Thanks to everyone who's reached out and thoughts and prayers. She does appreciate it. Yeah. Watching the broadcast and hoping your Georgia Dogs beat Texas. Currently up 20-0. You know, Georgia probably should. Georgia probably should. You know what I mean? Cazenave, your race leader. It's good to see Scott back into the mix. There's the 8 to the bottom side. Dudley. Back up 3. Bobby, BJ Lane to 3rd inside the top 5 up 5. He's had a good race line here. Steve Robinson off 4. Good little pack race here. Burr's trying to work the outside lane. That's where this race line kind of moves to. So unique to see that we're still side by side. Now we're down to the back straightaway. I mean, if you look at where Cazenave is in here, I mean, we're talking between 1st through 9th. Less than just over a second, just barely over a second separates the drivers. And then there's a big pack back here. Greg Langford on the bottom side. You'll see Bobby Joe working the outside, working the inside lane on the 07. 5-1 back here as well. But just trying to bide their time. 7.8 second gap. And then Ryan's just doing his own thing back here. I think he's just trying to save some tire. He might have accidentally taken some tires. I'm not quite sure. Right now, top 3 separated by about half a second, 4/10 of a second. DJ holding on to 4, drops into the corner. Here comes Rusty Robinson back again. Roberts way up the outside lane. RB very close to that 3 wide situation there. 12 of Dan Coulson back to the outside as well. Roberge has moved himself up the race line here. Just momentum, able to utilize a little bit of the draft. Five holding his own, second lane working right now. Jeremy Daniel very close to poking it out there. Fear the beard from Jeremy. '18 right to the back bumper. I'm surprised Jeremy didn't put up his stride. Hold on, let me make sure he didn't. He didn't. And if the guy with the ceiling fan's Jeremy and he shaved his beard off, might be a little upset. He had a great beard. Butler closing in to Cazenave. Dudley's going to be on the outside looking in, but right where he started, so that's kind of how that one works. BJ Lane to third. It's going to be up 5. Roberge clears Rusty Robinson back here as Rusty moves up the race line. Jeremy Daniel all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. Roberge now able to run the more natural line, closes in on the 00 here. Good little race so far. We'll hold on exciting. Let's hydrate, folks. Make sure you hydrate. It's a big thing. Let's go watch some commercials. Hold on to your bet kind of moment there, folks. I appreciate AlanTilleryAuto.com. Buchanan Resorts, one of the best places you're going to be able to shop at. Not just because they get out here and support these series, but also support these iRacers and their employees and their staff. One of those being Scott Cazenave, who's going to be out front. Kaz is an employee of AlanTilleryAuto.com and Alan Tillery Auto, major Chevy dealership over there in down in Arkansas, which is a little bit south of us, southeast of us, and he loves working there. So because he loves working there, we love to see it, right? And we like seeing it. We do like seeing it. Ryan's caught back up some time. We'll see if he's got anything going on here. Steve Harrison dropping back just a little bit here. We'll see how these drivers look to try to save some fuel. Benny Jones is going to be on 4. Bud Light Mike off 8. But again, this is a track that you can run long. Right now, Cazenave has really started pressing forward. Jeremy Daniel got around Chris Roberge. Roberge not on the newest of tires, but Jeremy Daniel on a little bit of a tire advantage. Will be able to try to close in some of that distance. Rusty Robinson and Chris Roberge doing exactly the same thing. Roberge, I don't know if he's got any damage. Looks like he has backed off his pace quite a bit. EJ Lane to third. Not where Jeremy Daniel is. Daniel to the bottom side. Good little battle. This is a good advantage to have, because tires are everything on this racetrack. Jimmy Daniel out of the throttle early, backing up the corner. BJ up near the wall. He's good. Good battle. Nice job, BJ. Roberge running. We'll see Rusty back on the inside. Burge back to the second lane. Lane is traveled now. A lot of drivers are on the bottom side of the racetrack. Casnave, a little bit of clean air, is doing fine. Michael Butler has cleared up some time. He and Dudley working just fine as well. Ryan Wendt is getting faster here. His lap time the same as the race leader right now. Well, this last time by was 32:05, but Cazenave ran a 31.96, so we're seeing that kind of race line kind of work. But Ryan 10th faster than the field. Manage it all. Butler to Dudley, a full second as Cazenave is able to race a little bit. Now, hard to step away. It's what Cazenave does. He's got a good feeling about this track. You know what I mean? Oh, it's always a ton of fun to watch and a ton of fun to be a part of. RV Turner to the inside of the 98. Roberge backing up the corner. Ryan closing in. At an 8.5 second gap, now down to 8 seconds. He's getting a little bit faster each lap. Still a 10.5 better than pretty much everybody in the field right now. Bobby Joe running comparative lines as well to the race leader. Last time by 31.98. Race leader 31.99. So Bobby Joe's getting faster. Again, saving the tires is huge here. Ryan working his way back forward. Cazenave's going to be up front. 1.2 second lead here, 38 of 120. How you doing, Alex? I hope you're doing well. RB to the inside of Rusty here. Seeing BJ maybe think about pit lane. I think he is. Put this thing into thirds. But BJ might have. Nope, he did. He did not. He's good. He's clear. He's cleared up. Cazenave, your race leader. First taker on tires and fuel. You can split this thing as many ways as you want to. Only one caution so far in the race, and new tires are going to be very, very prevalent here as Cazenave comes to pit road. Butler stays out. He'll lead a lap. That'll be a point for him. Scott has a commanding lead right now. I don't know that he has a commanding lead. I think he's got a good lead. It's a good lead. So far, so good. BJ leaving pit road. Benny Jones is going to be leaving pit road as well. Can't call it commanding. A commanding lead is 5 seconds. A 1.3 second lead this early in the race. It's a good lead. That's a good lead. Not commanding yet. We'll see. Scott is going to be leaving pit road, though. He'll be back up to speed. He'll be able to cycle really well here, and that's what's going to be really good about it. BJ Lane to third. Came out on 39. Langford coming to pit road. Butler's rolling. Dudley, Jeremy Daniel, Rusty Robinson. RB Turner is going to be your top five. Greg on pit road getting his tires and fuel. He'll be leaving this time by. Here's some arguing about calling out pits on the in-game radio there. I'm gonna say this, folks. You can call it out. You can be nice to each other. You can tell people you're pitting. This is a tough pit road to get into, and it's very easy to get run into when you're slowing down to come to pit road. It is not required by anybody to call out pits, but I will say that if you call it out, just doing yourself some justice so that somebody doesn't run into you and ruin your day. Butler is your race leader. Jeremy Daniels going to be up 11. Here's Dudley right behind him. RB Turner and Bobby Joe up to the top 5. Rusty on pit road. Dan Cullison doing it. Also, it can free up any comms as well. Steve Harrison's going to be coming to pit road. Dudley coming to pit road. Butler, Jeremy Daniel, still out there. And drivers running the cycle out, which is going to be about 45 laps. Jeremy Daniel has a little bit more fuel than some of the drivers, about 7 laps more fuel, so he'll be able to run a little bit longer. Bobby Joe, same concept. Brad Dove, Chris Roberge, these two will be able to work together. How about Ryan Wentz? He's actually closing in the pace here. And they'll have to pit a couple of times, but it's going to be about when that pit strategy is going to work for him. Kazanave going to be a lap down right now. Would be your eligible lucky dog, but he is going to be right behind Ryan Wentz, who's in 7th. So a chance for them to work the strategy together, work the corner together. Kazanave's going to go by him like he's standing still, but you got to remember that later on, that's going to be the same concept for these drivers if they stay out for the next 70 laps. 14 to the outside, 25. Butler, Jeremy Daniel, RB Turner, Bobby Joe, Brad Dove, your top 5. Ryan Wentz, Chris Roberge. Now Scott's trying to put himself back on the lead lap here. He does have a good deficit. 4 seconds, the advantage right now between Kazanave and anybody on newer tires. BJ Lane the third, 30.89. Robinson, 31.28. Dan Colson, 31.14. So Dudley just had his pit stop. These drivers are going to have to do some due diligence. Kazanave came to pit road, maximized his pit road entry. Did what he needed to do. Michael Butler, Jeremy Daniel, RB Turner. We'll throw it on exciting. We got some green flag pit stops to still happen as we get ready to get through 55 laps. Kazanave, the guy moving forward as 50 laps will be ticked away this time by. I'll be right back. Allison right there in fifth. Cazenave has cycled back to the lead. Robert Dudley's going to be in second. BJ Lane to third, there to the outside of Dudley as Dudley tries to make that pass for second. They'll be back again. Outside lane still going to be able to be strong here for BJ, but we'll see how Dudley approaches this to the inside. Everybody's come to pit road. Roberge, final driver out there right now, ran to lap 59. So did Brad Dove. Ryan Went came in on 58. Jeremy Daniel in on 58. Roberge, a technical lap down. Thank you to everybody. I had to go hydrate and take a moment to get some fresh air. It was, the chest thing has affected the throat a little bit, so I do apologize to everybody. We're doing what we can. A little over halfway through the race, and good time. Hey, look at that. Gary Culver sent me a picture of him and Big Art over at Las Vegas. I'm sending him a message. That's awesome. That is awesome. I hope they do have a great time. Roberge trying to catch up to Cazenave. He's running 30.7 second laps. 31.89 again. Roberge, 3 wins in a row. I wanted to look at the point standings real quick for the series because that's always a topic of points here is crazy. 4 wins for Chris Roberge. He leads Michael Butler and Robert Dudley in points, 286 to 253. But anything can happen in the series, right? Anything can happen. Anything can show up, and drivers can absolutely have some of the best racing over the next few weeks. That's one of the things about racing that just everything can happen. Anything can happen, right? Where are they at next week? That's where I wanted to look at. Let's look at the schedule for next week. Going to be at Charlotte. That's going to be a great track. We got Indianapolis Auto Club, Iowa, Nashville, all the way to the 23rd of November. The series is coming down to the final half of the season. It's in the final half of the season, and points are meant to be made up. You know what I mean? So Cazenave, we'll see Roberge go around him. Little battle here for Ryan Went and Brad Dove. They were not Ryan, Brad Dove, Ryan Went, Steve Harrison. They have a little side-by-side action going on right now. Peroni, Jeremy Daniel. Oh, caution comes out here. Jeremy Daniel on the inside. As now everybody will go back to it. Oh, that was William Martin on the outside. Well, William Martin, second lane there. 18 trying to exit to the second lane. Yeah, you would normally see the 2 run up near the wall here, and watch this right here. Yeah, you normally the 18 is expecting the 2 to be to the outside, to be up near the wall. And man, Jeremy Daniel getting taken out there. Not a lane you should be in. All right. Things do happen. They do happen. BJ's going to stay out and give it on 39. And again, credit for a lap led. Bobby Joe's going to be out there as well. Steve Harrison being third. Cassidy will be in fourth. Rusty Robinson, Dan Coulson, Michael Butler all working. Again, the 18 probably had to use a fast repair there. Bursch coming in. Again, tires for a lot of drivers here. And then coming down to the final end of this portion, you're going to see 50 or so, 50-ish laps to go when we go back to green flag racing. Drivers can run about 45 to 48 laps on their cycle. You save a little bit of fuel, you should be fine. I think Dudley has some damage on the side of his truck there. That's what I was trying to look at here. He does, yeah. Harrison came to pit road. It says he got a black flag. I think he got a black flag for entering closed pits. Should be an EOL. Let me ask, actually. Hey, Steve, what's your black flag for? Hold on. We got to do the behind-the-scenes stuff here, there, folks. Let's do this. Options. Hey, Steve, what's your black flag for? No, he didn't. All right, got to fix that. Because if you go back and you look at Steve Harrison coming to pit road there, we're back at green. If I go to his entering pit lane there, if I look at what he did here, watch this. And if I go back and watch where these drivers are at, he's already been to pit road once. Yeah, it's showing a red flag for him there, but it shouldn't. He was already on pit road once. So he's fine. So it's saying red, but it shouldn't have. So I don't know what that was about. I wanted to make sure we were good there. Kaz and Dave on the run, back at it green here. Rusty Robinson's going to be in second. Bobby Joe's going to be in third. Want to make sure that nobody else has got any weird penalties. Checking in on drivers. Greg Langford. Papa Dudley coming around. RB Turner. BJ Lane to third. Drivers working. How about Butler? Butler. He's the 20 of Benny Jones. Dan Cullison. Ryan Went. Pushing it over the corner. Ryan. Give it on 68. Fuel only for him. Saving a set of tires here. Probably needed to save a set of tires. I think he took one extra earlier when he didn't need to. Butler doing good. I like it. Cheer on your drivers. Encourage you to do so. It's going to be fun. Cassidy, Rusty Robinson. Good little battle here. Rusty's your pole sitter. Bobby Joe's up to third, up 11 spots. Is your biggest mover of the race. Butler to the inside with the 20 here. Everybody's calm. William Martin. Looks to be a lap down. Trying to figure out why William was a lap down. Coming around here. Cassidy, Robinson, good battle. 1-2. Holding on. Can they do it? BJ coming to pit road. If he's coming to the top off on fuel, because that is a concern here, right? 43 laps to go. Do you come in? Do you get a little splash of fuel? Then, oh, I think he's taking tires too. That's the big concern here. He came in on 68. That's 52 laps. And you got to stretch the fuel for as long as you can. So we'll see. A couple of drivers came in on 69. Stephen Harrison came in on 69. Brad Dove came in on 69. Bud Light Mike came in on 69. That's just that extra lap where they should have been there. 14 of the 5. Up a half second of Eddie Jones. Bobby Joe's going to be back to fourth here. Dan Cullison in fifth. I mean, they're pretty close to the fuel cycle, the fuel mileage. So, yeah, no. Keep it up on CitizenCon this week. If you don't know what CitizenCon is, it is Star Citizen's version of Comic-Con. And get some good tech coming out in the tech preview channel that they have going on. The path to 1.0 for commercial use for Star Citizen. That's the biggest focus they have. Dan Cullison looking to go to the inside of the O2. Joe Kimmel on 57. So 10-lap deficit. He's going to have to be looking at fuel here as well. 02 and the 12 side by side. Dudley to the 98 back to the inside. Roberge in on 68. Work the outside lane on the 49. We'll try to at least. 49 still clear. The driver's dropping the corner nicely here. Roberge trying to maximize the benefit of what they've got going on. Again, the race winner gets the UL the next week. And at Charlotte, if you win here, you go to the tail end of the field at a track like Charlotte, it's going to be a similar situation that you see out of pretty much the rest of the race line. Dudley, see the 98, his back bumper. Roberge drops through the corner. 49 trying to extend here. Bobby Joe dropping back here, but only for the time being. We'll have to see how fuel will be managed for some of the drivers. Bobby Joe can do what he must here. BJ Lane's going to be a lap down. He's going to be trying to track down William Martin. He came in on 76, so he'll be fine on fuel. He's the one driver I know that's good. If you're going to do something, you got to try it now, right? Last lap, 7/10 of a second faster than the field. BJ Lane if he can maximize his lap times, he's going to be able to maximize this for the long haul. Bud Light Mike, 31.84 his last lap. 82 laps complete. 00 all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. Will straight line drive in. As long as he doesn't burn the tire up and drift up the racetrack too much, he'll be fine. There he goes. We'll have 36 laps to go this time by. Cazenave, Rusty Robinson, the Buchanan Resort racing machine ready to go. Play some commercials. Be right back. weekend. It's truck season at AllenTilleryAuto.com. They are absolutely knocking it out of the park. 335 vehicles available on their lot currently right now. And remember that current eligible customers can get out there and they can receive a $1,000 member-only incentive towards the purchase and lease of a new GMC Hummer EV models. And that's to Costco. So make sure if you have a Costco membership, those new Hummer EVs look absolutely amazing. Just saying. And then with the 2024 GMC Sierra 1500, the 5.3-liter V8 engine, 0% APR for well-qualified buyers. A total value of $8,940 of incentives. That's an average finance savings, trade-in value, and the purchase allowance that's out there. I'm telling you, if you need, I like the new GMC Sierras. I'm just saying. I'm a fan of those trucks. Those are beautiful looking trucks. So if you get out there, go to AllenTilleryAuto.com. You can give them a call, 501-881-4274. They have service. They have a huge lineup of vehicles, and if they don't have it, they can find it for you. Drivers coming to pit road for fuel as you see them. Final section of green flag pit stops are going to be working. Cazenave out front, 1.5 second difference between he and Roberge. So anybody that might have been short on fuel, well, they're coming in now to make sure they're good to go. Buchanan Resort is a family-friendly full-service resort marina conveniently located 2 miles south of Highway 79 and 12 miles east of Paris, Tennessee. Let them meet all of your relaxation and vacation needs, whether it's for a fun-filled lake day or a week-long family vacation. You might have a corporate retreat coming up. You need to get out there, see for some boating, fishing, and relaxing on the naturally beautiful Kentucky Lake and Tennessee rivers. If it comes to pretty much finding your groove, that's going to be where you're going to want to go. Buchanan Resort, locally owned and operated over there as well. So make sure you check out them for your next vacation needs. Sometimes you don't have to go to the big fancy places, folks. I'm telling you, you can go visit some of these local spots like Buchanan Resort, like some of the places around here at the Lake of the Ozarks, and you can have just as much of a good time as anything else. So enjoy it. Go enjoy it. Ryan went to the field, saving some fuel, saving what he can. Bud Light Mike kind of doing the same thing. Ryan normally a little bit faster. That's normally what we see. People continue to press and continue to do what they got to do. Ryan went doing what he can. Jess is having me get her pills, folks, so bear with me, okay? We're doing 94 things at the same time, but it's okay. I'm all right with it. He's more important than you guys are. Forgive me for saying it. There you go, babe. Cazenave out front, 2-second lead. Roberge, R.B. Turner's going to be your top three. Butler, Robert Dudley. Going to do it. It's her ibuprofen. She has to take some ibuprofen. Just so everybody knows, it's not big, not bad. William Martin, naturally a lap down currently right now. Well, not naturally. He's a lap down. And is your eligible lucky, would be your eligible lucky dog right now. Rusty Robinson trying to close in the pace. He in the 0-2 right behind. BJ Lane, Dan Cullison, good little battle here. BJ Kivett on 76, so his 14 lap older tires are just kind of where they're at. He tried to do something different there and get enough fuel before anybody else. So we'll bring in C&L Carpets, gives you 25 laps to go. Located in the Outer Banks, North Carolina area, over there in Virginia. Love the dude, what he has, 757-536-5155. Luxury vinyl planks, 30-plus years in the business. Absolutely the best when it comes to it. And if he lived here at the Lake of the Ozarks, we would make sure that he had business over here for darn sure. Cazenave rolling, BJ Lane to third, coming back to pit road here. We'll see what BJ's got going on. Did he enter too hot? I think he did. Man. Cassidy, Roberge, Michael Butler is going to be your top 3. RB and Dudley, your top 5. Steve Harrison in the 5-1. Saved quite a bit of fuel here. We'll see. Brad Dove's going to be in 9th here. BJ having to serve a too fast entering. I can't do anything about those ones. Rusty Robinson coming into pit lane here. What if he's out of fuel? He might be. Pit strategy. Nah, 22 laps. Okay, I didn't clear the penalty. When the drivers clear their own penalty, that's what you see. Cazenave, Chris Roberge, Michael Butler is going to be your top 3 here. It's RB Turner, Robert Dudley are going to make up your top 5. Peroni Sr. is going to be up 9 here. He's your biggest mover of the race currently. Greg Langford in the 07 up 7. He sits in 11th right now. Dudley coming to pit road. And drivers thinking about fuel here. Got to maximize. How about a 2.3 second gap here from Cazenave to Roberge? And they back up the corners enough to be able to make it. That's one of the biggest concerns they have. 20 laps to go. If you're going to do it, you might as well do it now, right? Bobby Joe, coming on 86. He's got tires. Benny Jones, 4 lap fresher tires, a 0.2 of a second a lap faster there. Studley and hits pit road. He's going to hit the pit stall, and that'll be what he does. Cazenave coming to pit road. Scott. He's Roberge. Roberge, now your race leader. Butler. 2 seconds now, the gap there. RB working on his race scheme as well. Brody Sr. back here again. Drivers with a little bit newer tire. Working on what they can. Cassidy coming around. He does. I don't know if he... Yeah, he should be able to take tires here. Yep, there he goes. That'll be his last set of tires, I do believe. 18 laps to go. Roberge coming around. Cazenave back to 15th here as some of the drivers came in just 10 laps earlier. Cazenave should be able to play catch up here, but some drivers came in early. Bobby Joe here in 11th. We try to pick a few drivers off. Greg Langford just ahead of him. 07, there's the 98 behind him. Langford, I think this is just natural. The 98 and the 07. 98 to the inside. They'll make the pass. I know Chris was saving very early. Ryan was saving very early as well. Ryan to a couple of drivers not far off of him. Ryan went on to lead lap. But he and Cazenave, this will be a battle for position for Cazenave. Ryan, 32.45. He's having a day. Brad Dove, not far off of that. 7 seconds the gap. Dove came in on 69, so did Bud Light Mike. And for Cazenave trying to get around Chris Roberge. There's the 02, Bobby Joe. He's looking for his free pass here, his lap back here as they come around. Opportunity knock it. Checking on your driver cams. Beef Jerky Unlimited, giving you all your drive cams each and every week. Robert Dudley came to pit road on lap 100, so he is going to be out there running every lap that he can and running as fast as he can. There's Bud Light Mike. He is going to be legendary. Mr. Mike. Where are you at? There you are. 47. There he is. sitting in 7th here. He came out on 69 as well. There's R2. Got to hold on to what he has. It's the 20 to the inside. There's BJ coming around. He's holding on to 18th here. Jimmy Daniel coming to pit road. There's RB. RB's in 3rd. Jimmy Daniel coming to pit road. There's Roberge. He's the current race leader. 5-second gap to RB, but 2 1/4 to Michael Butler behind him. There's the 50 truck. He is leaving pit road right now as well. Who is this guy? Steve. Is that Butler? Either way, keep kicking butt. There's Brad Dove up 5. Gonna do what he can here. Thank you to all the drivers. Appreciate them all. Roberge, your race leader. Cazenave getting around a few drivers. Langford behind him. Robert Dudley trying to be in tow as well. Cazenave, first driver off the lead lap. Dan Colson, the driver he's trying to track down. There's the 0-2. Bobby Joe just ahead of him. And Cazenave closing in 2 seconds a lap very quickly here. That's Butler. I thought it was Butler. I wanted to be sure, you know, because he's got a sweet stash, right? Let's go, Budgie. Much love to you. 10 to go for Roberge. He does. He's got a sweet stash. McDaniel on pit road. I think he's got to get some damage work done. I didn't see what happened, so there was something that happened just a moment ago on pit road between a couple of drivers. This was on 106 right here. That was entering pits. How about entering pit lane? It was the 50 right there. He had a blink for a moment. He said he was coming to pit road, He blinks there, Oh, that was net code for Ryan, and that 4X for the 18. That's unfortunate for him. Roberge, caution coming down here. What happened? So there's the 40. Caution comes out here, so this will change quite a bit. 40 goes the inside, 51 there. The 20 with a big run. All right. These things, they do happen. And now it comes down to one. Cazenave. Drivers getting some passing under yellows, and that's what I'm clearing there, folks. right. Do they have an extra set of tires? Roberge will stay out here. He just came to pit road. He's got tires. Michael Butler just came in as well. R.B. Turner and Cullison giving him 90. But like Mike will be in fourth. Benny Jones in fifth. Brad Dobbs, Scott Cazenave, Robert Dudley, Chris Roberge. Roberge will be looking for the free pass here. He had just come to pit road at 111. Finds himself a lap down because of it, so he'll get a free pass. So will Rusty Robinson, so will the 00. The 2 of William Martin will get a free pass. Benny Jones will be your race leader here. That's the same thing that happened earlier whenever I had to clear the that one black flag earlier. I think it was for the 5-1 back then or something. Sorry, guys, I can't control any of that. Bobby, I did get yours cleared. Yeah, I like the if you look across the spectrum here. Yeah, when they're under caution, they've got lights on, 1 on the wall, but 2 on the ambulance on pit road. I can look. Where's it at? Is it there? Let's do this. No, the tow truck doesn't have them on right now. Fire truck doesn't. So when the lights go off on the pace car, that's when they turn their lights off right there. So, yep. All right, folks, I hate to do this, but I think iRacing scoring is kind of jacked up. So we should only have 3 drivers that should be 1 lap down, and everybody else from 14 forward should be on the lead lap. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to send those 4 drivers around, and we're going to fix this. I'm going to add another lap to do it. Okay. William, you should be going around there, brother. Mr. Martin, I gave you a wave around. Go for it, brother. Dudley, you can get ahead of them. Those guys should be there. So, Dudley, you should be ahead of, and I'll clear this black flag. You should be ahead of Bobby Joe. I'm gonna fix it. Go ahead and get up there. I'll clear the black flag. Get ahead of Bobby Joe. Yes. All right, drivers. All right, folks. There's some confusion with all of this stuff, so we want to make sure everybody's good to go. All right, they're going green, white, checkered. And I'm clearing penalties. All right, they're going. They're green. Green, white, checkered attempt number 1 coming up. Benny Jones, RB Turner, Michael Butler. Tires, fuel, strategy, a whole bunch of stuff kind of happened all at once. So we do apologize to the drivers. Apologize to everybody. I don't know. It wasn't me. There's Butler on the inside. Benny Jones side by side. Final lap, white flag waves. As Brad Dove tries to send it here. Something happened there at the end, and we want to make sure drivers can do what they've got to do. Cazenave trying to make it work, and it took away from the race, which I hate to see. 3 wide on the outside here for Dan Collison, Scott Cazenave, and a good battle. Michael Butler coming around. Bud Light Mike, final corner. Can he get him on corner exit? He'll drop all the way down. RB protecting. There it is. Butler gets the win. Bud Light Mike second. RB Turner third. There it is. Bud Light finishes second. RB Turner finishes in third. A great opportunity. Man, oh man. You know, we can't go a race without something going wrong. So again, apologies to the drivers for any issues there. It's crazy, right? Crazy. All right. We'll have to go through and soak it up. Butler, Bud Light Mike, RB Turner. Michael Butler getting the victory here. Here's your race results. Michael Butler, Bud Light Mike, RB Turner, Brad Dove, Benny Jones, your top 5. Cazenave finishes in 6th. Roberge, Dan Collison, Bobby Joe, Greg Langford, your top 10. Brony Sr., Robert Dudley, Ryan Wendt, William Martin, all on the lead lap. Rusty Robinson, BJ Lane, and Steve Harrison all should have been a lap ahead of where they were. Jeremy Daniel at 18th. Again, that netcode issue had some big issues there. So always good to see. Always good to see these folks do what they can. So Butler gets the victory. I think that's his first one on this season. We double check again. I think Butler has first win of the season. So very cool. Solid in second in points. Roberge still a good points lead right now, but it's closing. It's definitely closing down. iRacing had some issues there when it comes to the timing scoring. I went back and looked at it, and it was insane to see. So Let's talk to him. Dun, 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 dun. We'll talk to Mr. Butler, who gets the victory here tonight after some calamity happening there and things trying to get all worked out. iRacing being iRacing sometimes, doing iRacing things. Congratulations, man. I mean, you had good strategy and a good truck tonight, and able to hold on there at the end. Walk me through the race, and congratulations, of course.
First off, I got to thank BJ for an awesome setup. I was late to practice this week. Truck handled really well. Early on, tried to make a long run at it. I was going to try to short run the last pit stop with the caution. Decided to come in and get some fuel. I was going to try to save tires and fuel and try to make it on that last stop under caution. Was showing about a quarter of a lap short of making it to the finish. There when the final caution came out, but came down pit road, got 4 fresh new tires, starting on the front row. I figured I could get around Benny pretty easily there, but glad to get it done.
When we start thinking about, kind of how the racing has been as of late, just seeing the way the drivers are really starting to work around each other. A track like Las Vegas is draft dependent. It's very tough to pass. When somebody can stretch out in clean air, it becomes all about when you can maximize pit road.
Oh, definitely. Clean air is a huge benefit. There early on in the race, racing with Dudley and Scott, it was very fun swapping the lead with them. I saw Dudley lead a lap, trying to keep the points. Battle with Dudley. We were pushing pretty hard there. I was trying to lead a lap there, but settled down.
I think this track is deceiving sometimes, right?
It is. Practice this week, I struggled all week. Seemed like I didn't have long run speed. 20 laps, tires were falling off. BJ gave me some pointers today, helped set the truck up. We got it done. Was going to take a gamble there. It's Vegas. Got to get lucky.
That's the way it is. Usually Vegas ends up on strategy and less of green, white checkers and more, which is it was something I was for. 5 laps would have been the marker there. But of course, I had to fix some things for the field to let people race fairly, that kind of thing. So, but you know what? It works, man. This one worked out well, and you got yourself a victory. And you're on driver cam. You got a sweet stash. I thought it was you, but I had to ask chat.
Yeah.
And chat let me know. So give you shout outs, man. Much love to you.
First off, got to thank the wife, Amanda Butler with Simply Home Realty, sponsoring the truck this year. Got to thank C&L Carpets, Signature Esports, Steak and Shake, Allen Tillery Chevrolet, all the league sponsors, as well as Signature Esports and yourself, Jason. Hope your wife's doing well after her surgery. Got to give a shout out also to Andrew Russell and Christian with Titans Table for 2 as well. May come along as a sponsor next year.
Like it. They'll get about as much exposure as I can give. That's what I can't do. I don't know. It's always good. Man, Mike, much love to you. I'm going to let you have at it. It was a good race, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jason.
See it coming home in that Simply Home race truck. Bud Light. Wait, hold on. Bud Light Mike finishes in second. Bud Light Mike needed another lap. He needed another lap. And he finishes P2 tonight. Bud Light, dude, congratulations, my man. I'm trying to find your damn camera again, so Paul, I apologize. Man, oh man, congratulations. That was fun. It was fun to watch you kind of rip up there a little bit.
Yeah, man, I had enough fuel to go all the way. I sure didn't need that caution, but
yeah.
I knew it was getting late in the year. I've been wanting to get one of these. I got lucky tonight.
Well, you were showing up. That's one of the things that I was talking about earlier is somebody from that 68 lap mark or that 69 lap mark, right? if you saved really early, you were going to be able to make it. And we were watching drivers pit about 20 to go, going a lap down, and seeing that happen. But the way that I saw the strategy working out and the pit cycle working out, you guys were on it. It seemed like you guys were very much on it and ready to squeak this one, not squeak it out, to strategically find yourselves in a fuel strategy race, which I like fuel strategy. I think that's kind of the coolest way to win races.
I had it on my bulletin board. Lap 71, I would make it. And when we got the green again, it was lap 70. I said, well, we can do it.
There it is. That's right. I like it. See, that's what I'm talking about, folks. They know they know how much fuel to save. What I was talking about.
These guys are tough up here, too, you know.
Well, hey, you know what? They didn't get into you. I kind of get upset whenever they get into you a little bit. The race fan in me goes, why? Bud Light was just minding his own damn business. Leave him alone.
It was fun. I'm glad it happened, man, because this season's getting late, and I haven't been up there much.
We got Charlotte next week, so you go to a track that kind of runs multi-groove to a track that you have to kind of back up the corner quite a bit, especially very much in the long haul. We've got, 5 races left in this season. That's, you're getting to the point where you have to start thinking about where you're going to finish the season.
Well, I missed so much, but, I just wanted to get one, and these guys, they're good enough to let me come up here and play. They're a bunch of good guys.
Well, you keep showing up because you got fans out there. Chop Shop Racing roots for you more than they root for the guys that race in their league. So, especially Strickland. Strickland loves your name. He loves your truck. Loves the number that you run for. So, you got fans, my man.
Well, you guys have been good to me. You've given me some time and everything, and I'm starting to get into it now. I just got a wheel and just remodeled and very comfortable now.
Oh yeah, good. Which wheel did you get? We've got to ask now. What is Bud Light recommend?
The Logitech's dropped their price. They made a PC only at G, so it's affordable.
Right on. I like it. And you're gonna get it faster. They say frames win games, but I'm telling you, a good wheel and pedal setup goes a long way for iRacing. So, well, congratulations on that. Congratulations on a P2, my friend. Thank you for always being on driver cam when you're up as well. It's really cool to be able to have you guys up there, and we have our sponsor to fulfill, and it's because of drivers like you that are there every time that you can be.
Like I say, I'm just lucky to be up here. A good bunch of guys, man.
I like it, man. Give you shout outs. You got P2 finished tonight, and I'd love to see it.
Hey, thank you, man. I mean, all the sponsors and everything. I don't know who they all are, but Tillery and Buchanan Resort and that carpet place, man. It's them the guys that make it possible. And I appreciate you guys letting me race.
Bud Light, go enjoy your day, man. That was fun. 47 coming home in P number 2. We'll let him have at it. Put him down there with everybody. Last but not least, ORB getting up here and getting himself a top 3. Last tried and true, tried to have a chance, trying to get himself in position. I didn't give you enough laps because I couldn't, because life happens and iRacing happens and mistakes try to be rectified, those kinds of things. But congratulations, man. P3 finish, hard fought night. And hey, that number 16 truck looks good. I know you have the 02 everywhere else, but you got the old 16 here. Walk me through this one, man.
I was just trying to, save my tires. It's really easy to overdrive this track because when you first get out of there on brand new tires, and you don't even really have to lift much. You feel like Superman, and you can just go. But you gotta be careful because your tire's gonna go away. And then we came back. The green flag came out, and we had about 50 or so laps to go, and I knew I was going to be real close on fuel, so I was just trying to hang on, trying to save as much as I could. I was going to go regardless all the way to the end. I was either going to just run out or I was just going to make it. and then the caution came out and changed everything.
Well, I mean, that was kind of what I was looking forward to see the drivers who were going to try to make it on fuel. You know, that it makes the end of the race a little bit more, I would say not a little bit more entertaining, but just more impactful, because, you know, if somebody can do it, it's a cool image, it's a cool sight. But like Mike was the same concept. He was like, look, you know, I was trying to make it. He's like, I didn't want to see the caution. I wanted to run where I was running, and you know, and to see who was going to be able to make it. That, I think that's a good it's a good image to have, and a good visage to kind of look at as well, because you guys, you can get out there, level playing field, and you know, you can see who can save the longest. But when you start getting to the latter portion of a race, that's when a race line really matters.
Oh yeah, of course. You know, but it made the very end of the race very interesting as well. You know, so because everybody's on freshies then. You know, we all feel like Superman. And I thought I was gonna have it for a second, and I don't know. I kind of lost it a little bit, but you know, P3 is not bad. I'm good with it. You know, I think it's my best finish so far in these trucks.
These trucks can make you feel like they're slow sometimes, you know, but realistically, they've gotten to the point where aero matters and the driveline matters.
Oh. Yeah, it definitely wasn't like I ran the Cup cars here the other day, and it was nothing like that. Those were really loose and like the exact opposite of whatever this truck was. So, yeah.
Nighttime usually means a tight truck, and if you want to free it up, you're going to be driving off the right rear instead of the right front. And you know, I think they just need like 15 more horsepower to be able to rip the wall. Whatever the virtual horsepower.
That would be fun.
You know what I mean? So ripping the wall
that would
here
be awesome.
A ton of fun. I love being able to do that. But RB, always a pleasure, man. I know that you get out there and chat all the time. I know you give us all the social media stuff, and you know, you put yourself on camera too. I want to thank you as well. I meant to thank Butler similarly to the way that I did with Bud Light. So I'll thank you the same way as well. You know, the cameras fulfill a need in our house when it comes to our sponsors and stuff like that for Signature Esports. So I appreciate you, you know, putting the mug up there and letting us showcase what you guys are doing. You know, you guys are awesome, and we appreciate you, and from my family to yours as well. So you get a P3 finish tonight, though, man. So you give a shout out. It's your time.
Thank you. You know, shout out to you know, Heart to Heart. You know, let me come out here and run with them, and all the Heart to Heart sponsors. You know, Alan Tillery, C&L Carpets, Steak and Shake, and Buchanan Resorts. Mom and Dad, Scott, Christina, Taylor out there watching. My teammates, Russ and Jeremy. Russ couldn't make it tonight, unfortunately, but he'll hopefully be running tomorrow. And thank you to you for putting this on, man.
Well, it was. It's always fun, man. I mean, when we talk about this is always a good time. I don't know how else to put it, because if it's not a good time, I'm not going to do it.
Right. Yeah.
You guys, it becomes a headache sometimes, but you guys make it worth it. So, and this league is such a good league. Like, I mean, there's competitive, there's kind of the good old boys, and then there's kind of the mix of both. And this is one of those mix of both that is, it's just such a good cause. And there's such a good, you know, like the heart is there. And I think that's the reason why Heart is a perfect name for him. So.
Of course, it's an awesome league. A great bunch of guys, a lot of talent here. They're a lot of fun to race with, for sure.
Absolutely. RB, much love, man. I know that I got more races with you this week, brother.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night, man.
That's right. That is Amp Racing League for RB tomorrow. You're at Martinsville, so just, you know, any cool racing you got down tonight, it's out the window. Yeah, it's done. It's out the window tomorrow. So, and you guys, I'm praying.
I just hope everybody can keep a level head. That's all. That's my. Just don't get too upset.
Yeah, it's Martinsville. Like, either way, RB.
It's gonna be fun though.
It's gonna be a good time. People are gonna hear the disdain in my voice. Either they will or they won't. Either it will be the most thrilling Martinsville I've had in a long time, or it's going to be what Martinsville turns into. So either way, I'm looking forward
Hopefully
to it.
it's one of those rare ones.
Yeah. See, I want the rare one. I want the former, not the latter. And that's kind of how I look at Martinsville. I go in expecting the worst, you know what I mean, and hoping for the best.
So am I, man.
It'll be good. Much love, man.
I appreciate it.
It's RB. We'll let him have at it. And what a good race. A good race tonight. We'll let him have his time here as well. These drivers are something, man. I tell you what, absolutely a blessing. And I'm so glad to see Scott. Scott had the truck to beat tonight. He sure did. It was gonna be good to see if this thing ran green without any issues. I mean, he was catching the field. Scott had the truck to beat. He was your lucky dog there. Was able to get back around, and just everybody. It's great. It's a good league. It really is. 18 drivers tonight. They run between 18 and 24 drivers most nights, and it's just comfortable. It's comfortable for these guys and comfortable for the race line, and it's really cool. So, and I didn't mention Steak and Shake at all tonight. Steak and Shake is part of BJ Lane and his wife's. That's one of their businesses, and it's really cool to see that they put, their franchise out there and do what they've got going on. Florida's been hit by a lot. So is basically the southeastern portion of the United States, up and down the coastline, and we know that their bread and butter and their way of life is that restaurant. So if you get a chance and you're in the Florida area, more specifically if you're down by BJ's neck of the woods, he's originally from his hometown's from Nashville, Tennessee, but they're down there in Florida. Go check him out. Go support Steak and Shake. Go support everybody. Support Alan Tillery. Support Buchanan Resorts, CNO Carpets. Make sure you support all of our sponsors, Chop Chop Racing, Mandarin Racing, CNO Carpets as well. Then, of course, Dark Horizon Fishing, Beef Jerky Unlimited. Lunatic Designs, Pakigo. Every one of them. We love them all. Folks, be good, be safe, be kind to one another. My throat hurts. If you can't tell, it's just crazy. Jess is doing okay, and she's uncomfortable. She's in a little bit of pain, but life's gonna get better. We've got another 6 to 8 months of this journey with her, and we're gonna continue to do so. 3 Saturdays from now, you guys are gonna be welcoming in. I'm gonna put it in our Discord. We're gonna be doing our. It'll be Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do our little races for the Powder Puff Series. So we're going to do that. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Everybody's going to enjoy it. And it's going to be great. Bud Light, Michael Butler gets the victory here. Roberge does not get his 4th win in a row, but he has 4 wins on the series already. But the points are tight enough that no lead is too safe. And we have 5 races left. Charlotte next week. Tomorrow we have Martinsville with the AMP Racing Series. Not even going to be mad about it, folks. I haven't called Martinsville in a few months, so got to get it out of the way. We got to make sure that we look at it, and that's the way I look at Martinsville and iRacing. I love the racetrack and NASCAR, but on iRacing, it's a pain in the butt sometimes. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. That's the most important factor of life. See you in the next one. Thank you.